Alright, let's try Shaman. See if we get a good deck. A good deck. Not starting out super strong here. I will say Angler can be okay. Brew is okay. Cauldron is bad. Why do people get married again? Tax benefits, maybe? It's sleep to stream, but the screen is so bright that I can't do it. What do you mean the screen is so bright? What do you mean? What does bright mean? Also because I hate you now. I'm gonna try this. It's 5 2-drops in one card. If we get Magic Fin, we're gonna be happy we went Murloc Shaman, right? Okay, this is garbage. Could take Strongman. It just feels hard to get 8s. Or 9s or 10s. Anoyo's pretty bad and Buffoon's kind of bad too. I think there's some upside to Strongman. Anoyo is just not the 2-drop that I'm looking for. I do like Hog Rancher. I think that's pretty clearly Hog. I don't like either of these very much. Turn off the lights. Oh my god, give me a Hex. It feels impossible to get a Hex right now. Except right now, where it's very possible. Don't like Two-Faced. At the end of your turn, comma, Redbeard, comma, reduce the cost, increase the cost of your card by 1. Reduce the cost of your opponent's card by 1 repeatedly. Not fair. I don't like the wording of that. It's implied. Peasant's a good one. If I get to draw a card, it's really cool. Engineer I like. Militia's not terrible, but I'll take Engineer. Muck Hunter. No thanks. Let's go Firebird. There's still some elemental synergy, and it's an okay card. Muck Hunter just feels really bad now. I like Dragon Maw Scorcher. You bet your sweet ass. Wailing Vapor. After you play an elemental, gain attack. Doesn't seem very good. Freebooter seems worse. Blacksmith at least has some upside. I think I'm actually gonna take Blacksmith here. I don't like Wailing. Okay, speaking of things I don't like, all of these cards. Let's start talking about commas again. Shake your body, baby, do the conga. Are you talking to me? You don't want me to do the conga. Alright, the 4 is the best card. Let's take the Florist. We're actually in the right class to optimize Florist. We don't have the right deck with only 1 nature spell, but we could get more. It's possible. It's still the best card here. Trash all around. I mean, not trash, but kind of trash. Cards that aren't really going to make a big difference. No Beasts. I mean, Acolyte's a good card. I just feel like we're those games, we're just going second, right? And you're dead on turn 5 or 6, like every game we just lost in the last run, and Acolyte doesn't mitigate that problem. But it's still a good card, I guess. I like Beastmaster. Investment's not very good. We have no Overload cards. How many beasts? No beasts. So, you know, it's still a Yeti, right? Or a Spider Tank. Kinda just want Tidal Surge just to have a spell. It just seems so hard to get spells right now. Gotta read it like how the song says. Come on, shake your body, do the conga. Dun 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 dun. Well, now I don't have any choice but to shake it. Alright, I'll take it. A little bit of life gain. I kind of want the panda. I'm not sold on these Reign of Turds. I'm just really not. They're okay, but I'm gonna take this Importer. It's more fun anyway. Ooh, Storm Strike and Guidance. You gotta be kidding me. Why are we getting all the good cards together? Well done, thank you. I think you missed some things there. Disc Buddy, what's up, dude? I just played versus a game named Kappa. In Legend. I should really take Storm Strike, but Guidance can give us a Storm Strike plus something else. Alright, let's have a little fun in our wretched lives. Maybe. Probably Operative. Still hate Fish Flinger. Didn't get the Magic Fin yet. Which would make me want it, maybe. Actually kind of like Mana Tide. It's hard to get card draw. A little bit of card draw is not bad. Still really like this, but we kind of need a 2, right? 1, 2, 3-ish. We need something we can actually just drop on 2. Zap or Peasant? We could reduce the cost of Zap, make it cost 1 more. Okay, it doesn't work that way, but you know. Really cool art. One of my favorites from those old sets. I'm gonna take a Peasant though. Card draw. Card draw good. Ooh, Earth and Might. I love it. You can get Zephyrus from Earth and Might. How many Ellies do I have? 1? 1? It's one of my favorite cards of all time. Tiny Fred with the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What do I do here? I should just take the War Bear. I'll get another Elemental. It's fine. It's not fine. Shield Master it is. Dunk Tank. Wow, we got some good spells. Battle Master. That's a good minion. Not an Ellie, though. Alright, let's take this War Bear. We need a little bit of oomph. What the hell is that frog thing? Whenever you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. That's cool. Art is beautiful. I'm gonna take the Pickrock, though. A nature spell, another hog, the thrusting fool. I have $50 in my bank account. I'm still subbing, Redbeard. That's smart. This is an investment. If I'm ever worth billions, you can bet your sweet arse I'll give you your $50 back. Plus 4% interest. Endgame now? I mean, it's up to what the deck offers me, but what we can do is find some late game here, discover some potentially late game there. Maybe we get some other stuff somewhere else. I don't think we want to bolt here. We have a lot of cheap cards that we're gonna run out of cards. I think Hog Rancher's a little better. Wow, 3 weapons. When is the last time you got 3 weapons offered in one thing? I mean, it's pretty easy whack-a-mole. They're all splitting axe isn't very good. If you can split the Mana Tide, that's cool. This would be cooler in the meta where Totemic Reflection was in, or we had an Amalgam, or the 5/5 Totem. Those are what you're really looking for. Whack-a-mole's just pretty nutty. No Fin. I'm gonna take the man with the big stick. This again, a little bit of oomph for the late game. Plus, I mean, how can you turn down a man with a big stick? Dispatch Pavilion is not bad. Squire or Surge. Interesting. Didn't get many elementals. I guess I'd love to trade that for a War Bear. Yeah, I guess I would, huh? Only have the 1 weapon. Just a 2 mana 3/2. 1, 2-ish, 3-ish, 4. I think we can just take this. Varian's insane. Yeah, Varian's one of the best legendaries in the new set. Neralax is very good too. I think you can't really go wrong with either one, but Varian is really good. What do you want to bet on? What do you think? I'm thinking this one's going 7. You know, just don't be fooled by the last runs. Maybe 6. Didn't give you a single elemental after snagging the Earth and Might. Yeah, that wasn't good. No Fire Ellies. None of the 4/5 elemental, no amalgams, no 2/2 elementals that create more or draw weapons, nothing. But, you know, a man can dream. Firebird into Zeph, it could happen. You gonna pick Varian? Let me know how it goes. Anybody on NA want to add to Tiny Fred? Rail Eric. Rail Eric? And I know we got a couple people doing the raid thing, or at least downloading, doing the tutorial. Thank you very much. If you get to level 10, that really helps me out. We got to get 80 total, and I think we're at 70, just a heads up. Just a few more, and that would be pretty sick. I don't think I want to start with a Mana Tide. Doubters Unite. Pierce, how many points did you put on no? Because I just want to know how much you're going to lose. Battlemaster helps the deck. Yeah, Battlemaster helps every deck. The card's dumb, but good. Strong. 15k? Wow, dude, you're going to be broke. I had a YouTube channel? How was it? I have a YouTube channel. What happens at 80? I get more money. And if I take like a nice lady out on a date, I could have a lot more money to buy things. 20,000 subs? Why don't you bring it back? You can make a living off of 20,000 subs probably. You just have to make like really cutting edge videos and such. Ooh la la. I have a 3 and kind of a 4. I should take that, but I'm gonna take this. I'm also not gonna make the trade because Dunk Tank will be so much easier to corrupt at 3. Plus having it cost 3 is also a pretty big deal. Now I'd rather make 50K a year. I thought you said you had $50 in your bank account. But yeah, making 50K a year is better than 10 or 15. I'm with you there, bub. I'm with you there, Bubsy. Rush 6 is always nice plus draw. Yeah, the issue is this next turn, right? What are we doing this next turn? I just bought a condo. $300,000 condo is expensive. Oh, okay. I was just worried about you. That's all. I'm not trying to diss you or anything. That is a good draw. Unfortunately, say goodbye to your Earth and Might dreams. I'll Earth and Might his elemental and get a Zeph and win the game. I had more fun when I lived at my parents'. Well, now you can do like wild lovemaking and who knows what else. Who knows what other nefarious behavior you can get up to. You can do rowdy lovemaking at 3 in the morning. Who's that one sub who has shares in Coinspace? Coinbase? TK Smalls works for Coinbase. And he also has other lucrative endeavors, I believe. This is a child's fantasy. I found something else which interested me. Being a Redbeard mod. Zelda, you got a problem. Is he here? He was here earlier. I think he went to bed. Do you have a question for him? I probably cannot answer it. If it's about how to make a lot of money, how to be successful, how to be very handsome, how to cook things well, the effects of penal enhancement pills, these are really his areas of expertise that I don't quite... you know, I don't have all the answers. No betters are so rich. I wonder why. Are they? Most of them are broke. Like Pierce, he barely has any farts. Poor guys like living fartless on the streets. It's a 9/9 that hurts me. Okay, what do my cards do? Not much. Let's make him make some trades. My dream was to meet my future waifu in the same game I was playing. After a few years, it came true. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, he's bet yes, and I have 69 million farts. Good lord. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my god, I hear some mighty warrior. I don't know who that was, but I'm gonna go look at it because they took the time. It was, and I quote, Pierce the Professional? No. Somebody who didn't put their name in or didn't register their name. That's cool. I was constantly stressed out. Yeah, you know, creating content can be quite stressful. You're right about that. You're goddamn right about that. Seven two. Trade 6-9. 69 dudes. Oompa Loompa life. Thanks, man. What a luxury. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, bud. I was good friends with XQC before he blew up. Now he's worth $1 billion. Warbear would be nice. Oh yeah, Warbear off of that guy would have been pretty hot. Correct me if I'm wrong. This won't kill my guy. Can we all just confirm that before I fuck up? I guess no matter what, I'm gonna do that. No, I guess not. I would hit here first. I hit here, I don't lose anything, right? Somebody, we're only bad puns. I don't lose my taunt, correct? It won't? I don't think so, right? Joker card. Whoa, my god, what up, Joker? It won't, thank you. You'll never get the demon seed. See, I told you. I trusted you. I believe that is correct. Only bad puns. Little did I know he's extremely high right now. Not at all helpful. What up, Joker? Hey, Joker, how'd you find the channel? Did you find it through YouTube or did you find it through TwitchTube? How do you not know this? I was just confirming, right? I'm high as fuck? Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming everybody here is on the marijuana cigarettes on Twitch. Cool, man. Do you like Hearthstone Arena? Because guess what? I like Hearthstone Arena. That's all I do every day. More Hearth Arena. Oh, I guess I probably don't want the buff there, actually. Do you do YouTube stuff? We just upload runs from here to YouTube. But RefuGeek puts cool pictures on and makes funny statements. He makes funny descriptions of things he says that I say, but I don't really say. I'm sober. Well, that could change, right? I just woke up and I don't regularly do the lettuce. I hear Pierce does the lettuce, and he's never smoked a marijuana in his life. Alex or Prestor? Probably Alex, honestly, but I would take Prestor every time. If you want some help advice on YouTube, hit me up. Okay. If you could just get 7,000 people to subscribe to it without me doing anything, that would help me out a ton. I could put down an order for one of those. I would like this in my opener a lot if I wasn't playing against Demon Hunter. Content manager for Ubisoft. Again, my YouTube had 20,000. Well, let's just transfer all of your subscribers over to mine. You need to edit them. Well, we don't do that. T1215, what's up, buddy? I love Pierce. T, stop hitting me with a stick. Why don't you hit Pierce? I want to tell that guy a couple days ago was shitting on vaccines that today I'm going to get my first jab. Good luck, Jane. I'm sure you'll be alright. Just make sure you can rest up. I mean, I know he can hero power it, but if he's not playing a 2 and I'm going to hammer Pavilion, that's pretty good. Arena seems more balanced. I think you have like 8 classes right now that are kind of bad, and like 2 that are really good. But not every druid and every warrior is that good. So it does feel like there's a bit of balance there. But it feels to me like it generates more 3 or 4 win runs because everybody's playing with crap. So the importance of going first feels more magnified because you don't have access. I mean, our deck does have a few weapons and such, but it's like you don't have access to a lot of you know, I'm gonna swing the first one. If he has, there's a lot of oozes in the in the meta, so. Attack face? No, because I want to play this. It's awkward again. But I need to do this next turn. Anyone want to start an arena run in Redbeard's Discord? I'm going there. You might get some takers on that. That'd be my guess. Sorry. Let's see. I can chop there, buff there. Trade there. Play that and play that. Sure wish there was another Scorcher. Yeah, I mean, this is alright. I got the board. He ain't got crap right now. The issue being I'm kind of running out of stuff myself, but... Dumb card. Hate it, but I love it. Just call a hog a pig? Is there a difference? Want to trade with the pig. Didn't I trade with the pig? Oh, like could I have taken 1 less damage maybe? Yeah, you're right. I could have taken 2 less, right? You're right. There's a difference, apparently so. 18.9, not 20. Maybe some people left. They're like, oh man, we demand more. We demand more. Who the heck is that? Oh my god, Bilebub. What up, Bilebub? Anybody want to hit the follow button? It helps me out a bunch. Don't forget, we got that dang YouTube with some new content up there. We got Rognoma. Rog, good to see ya. Welcome. My god, if that's Bilebub with another Twitch Prime, he wasn't even following. How lucky can one boy be? 3, 6, 8, 10? Ay, ay, ay. Bilebub himself, welcome. Alright, I'll take the win. I got it for Night Rainbow. Hey, Mr. Streamer, any advice for fighting ED? Thanks. Yeah. Try not to think about it too much. You know, you're probably gonna psych yourself out. Sometimes it's mental. Try to eat better, drink less alcohol, get more exercise. That can help your pee-pee. You know, if you're making love to your sweetie pie, you know, maybe, you know, talk about it so you feel a little more comfortable. There's pills you can help with the advice of a doctor. You know, you always want to talk to a healthcare professional. Well, a lot of things you could do out there. It's like plants. Sometimes you talk to it and it'll grow better. I don't know. I guess it depends. If somebody else is talking to it and they're saying some real filthy stuff, maybe that'll help. Poop Poop Magoo, good to see ya. Wow, great name. Deezy, good to see you as well. Man, we got everybody showing up today. That was actually stellar advice. Hey, I know a thing or two about giving advice about ED. Freeze it, girls love ice pops. Well, he might be wanting to share it with a gentleman. He might just want to be, want to spend some time with it himself. And everybody likes an ice pop. That's my opinion. Who doesn't want an ice pop? I want both of those. I'm not going to be able to play that. I'm just going to take the Reign of Toads. Which I don't know why that doesn't get discounted, but whatever. In over 4 hours, I still won't go soft. What should I do? Call 911. That could be the sign of a serious medical condition. You might be in dire trouble, actually. What can I play? What does this card do? 3 or less. Try. It's actually a myth. I've had a boner for 3 years. No, you haven't. That's not possible. You started with the most likely cause, mental. The least invasive treatments first. Well done. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be hooting and hollering, calling up the doctor, taking pills if you don't need them. I don't really go to the doctor much myself. I prefer to let my failed body parts do their thing on their own. The problem is the best hit is here. So I can actually get a trade, but I don't want to. But I guess I should. Yeah, we really should. We can squeeze out an extra totem too. Let's do that. Feels bad. This card's good. I like it a lot. We have to just imagine he's not gonna draw those for a bit. Okay, never mind. New warrior card. I love this card. It looks really cool in gold. He should get it in gold. Just saying. You should play arena every day for 8 hours. I got shot in the head with an arrow. What should I do? You're probably gonna die. But if not, you should probably head to the hospital as well. Let's see. Does he have a poison minion? Because that would be a disaster. Just yesterday, you drew 3 nuts in a row. You can't complain. Didn't I have 12 nuts? Or was it just... Oh no, I only had 1 die, you're right. I think I got 2, didn't I? Ah, whatever. I mean, I could still complain. Today's a new day. It's a new day for complaining. I'm a Hearthstone arena streamer. I'm a Twitch streamer. All I do is complain. That's it. Didn't even think about Tiny Fred's YouTube channel with all this racket. That's a good joke, actually. You explained a little in depth on the most important aspects of deck building, like curves and synergies. I'm having a hard time getting more than 3. You want to make sure you get enough 2s and 3s, right? And by enough, I mean like 5 or 6 2s and probably like 5 or 6 3s, and maybe like 4, at least 4 drops, 4 or 5. What you want to do in the early part of the draft, like the value of things changes depending on where in the draft you are. First pick, you could take whatever you want. You could take 3 proto drakes, right? But then you have to skew your draft with the knowledge that you have 3 8 drops in your deck. You have to draft no more expensive cards, right? If your first 10 picks are all good 2s and 3s, and then you have a good 2 or 3 cost card up against a good 10 cost card, like a Scrapyard Colossus or something, then you're like, oh, I could just take it because I've already prioritized the early part. So you kind of have to be able to acknowledge that and kind of shift your decision making based off of what's being offered when in the draft. I think that that's something that people don't really account for. They're just like, oh, Red said I had to have X 2s or 3s. I better take this operative over this pit croc because he said 3s are more important. But it's like, okay, well, Pitcock's a premium 8-drop. Maybe it fits what your deck does perfectly, and it's pick 15. So you're like, well, I'm going to assume I'm going to get more 3s, so I'm going to take the expensive, powerful card, because then you end up with a deck with 8 Spider Tanks that do nothing, and 8 River Crocs that do nothing, and you can never win the game past turn 6 or 7. So the reason there's not like just a this is what you do to get better, like Hearthstone's hard as shit to really master. There's a reason only like 100 people really are probably truly infinite on each server, or maybe 150. It's hard as shit, in my professional opinion. Should I risk my job for you? Swear you won't tell anyone? What am I doing? How are you risking your job? Don't risk your job for anybody. Bubblegum, good to see ya. Yum yum. I could go over some bubble tape right now. I know yesterday I was talking shit on the bubble tape, and I kind of still stand by that, but here we are. Could just kill it. I kind of like drawing cards now, though. Potentially. Instructions unclear. Drafted an Arena Fanatic. Don't do that. There might be more than 100, but I would limit below 1,000. Oh, there's definitely less than 1,000. The people that make the leaderboard are like under a 7-win average, and you only have 150 or 200 on each server, so I'd be very, very surprised if you had more than 200 on each server that are even averaging over 6 on their best 30. Strictly need to know. Put another taunt down. This could help me clean up a little bit next turn, a little easier maybe. It's all bad though. This is all bad. Hearthstone is a tempo game. Life is a resource. Rule 3, always go first. Move Rule 3 to Rule 1. You make me smile every time you say hello to someone. I try to say hi to as many people as I can. Some people I miss. But I don't want to miss anybody, Bubblegum. And sometimes I see Pierce and I just ignore it. I ignore his messages. Okay, I have a dunk tank in the deck, right? Just give me my dunk tank. Rule 3 should be Rule 1. Depends how many runs you do. If you don't do 30 runs in 2 months, you do not appear on the leaderboard. True. But I would say that if you're not doing 30 runs in 2 months, you're probably not really infinite, right? Because you're not even playing enough to, you know, to be infinite. You can be infinite if you play 1 run a year and you get 0 wins or whatever. Like technically. But I think to really be infinite, you kind of need to do more than, you know, that many runs. Yeah, let's get that one. Thank you, by the way. I can shoot, trade, buff. That gives me how much? 5 mana? 6 mana? I guess I could play all of these. I think I'd rather do that. It's not looking great, though. Just play whatever. You get free ticket from Pass, and it's infinite XD, but it doesn't make sense. When do I get VIP here? I usually just give to people to give money. Spend a lot of time here. Whack people with a lot of sticks. You're moving up the charts, certainly. You're moving up the charts, T. Really, you are. Give me VIP worth. If you gift 100 subs right now, I'll give you VIP for the week. I know I shouldn't do that, but I will. I will. Without Alez's approval, I will do that for you. But you have to keep that between you and me. Alright, I need cards. What does that do for me here? Not much. Let's shoot something that can hurt me. I feel like I'm dying here. No killing. Alright, no killing, guys. Come on. Hey, Arena Dude. What up, Imp Bloody? Only 1 week? Well, I just feel like, you know, Tiny Fred. That wasn't good for me. I needed him to have nothing. But he had something large, which is very bad. I could draw a Hex, though, right? I haven't hexed anything this whole run. This whole run in 2 games. Could possibly, conceivably, draw a Hex off the top. Both players are only allowed a single card. All rules apply. What's the best card in the game? Only 1 card? Some sort of 1 mana deal damage and discover a card or something? Draconic Studies, probably? Draconic or Illidari, maybe? Okay. I would have hit this if I were him, just all things considered. We've had this discussion before. True. Pogo Hopper? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hello, Alez. Yes, you're needed in the stream. He's gone off script. That's not good. That ain't good for anybody. Saying you only get the card once, not a full deck of that card. Oh, 1 card? Well, I guess it depends what the other person has. If I pick Flame Imp and you pick Yogg-Saron Puzzle Box, I'm gonna win. Anyway, only the first one's a 5/5, okay? Just a heads up, chat. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, just me. What's up, dude? Thanks for the Twitch Prime. I can't keep up with chat. Oh my god, 2 people that downloaded the game. Was it Shocky? Got to level 72. We only need 8 more. I mean, level 10. We only need 8 more. Come on, Pierce. You could do it. Come on. That 2-drop ain't that bad. No, it's not terrible. It's bad on curve, but it's kind of bad on 4. It's kind of bad on 6. But, kind of bad on 8. That's most of the Echo cards. They're almost always kind of bad. Like, you wouldn't want to spend 10 mana for 5/2/2s, but the fact that you can play it on 2, 4, 6, 8, play it on 9 with a 5-drop, like, gives you a lot of flexibility. Imagine it was a copy of a Murloc. What? That would be better. Not picking Wind Fury? No, because it doesn't give us lethal over 2 turns either way. Whereas having 2 mana deal 8 helps us get through a taunt, or if he puts down, you know, a Battle Fury Master and we want to get it off the board, like, that's going to help us get lethal more often than Wind Fury. Oh, I don't want to do 2 Tavern Brawls. No. God, no. My math must be off. It might have. I didn't even look at it. So you might be right. I don't think so, though. He was a pretty high life total. But I was wrong yesterday once about something. What am I doing? God, no. Don't make me play Tavern Brawl. Drawing cards. That I can do. If my wife sees I downloaded Raid, she'll feed me more poison. Your wife's feeding you poison these days? It's not Raid Shadow Legends, it's porn. I swear. You play Raid on PC? You can, yeah. You may, I'll allow it, but you gotta download it through that link. That one. I could keep that, but let's pitch it. I guess if he kills the florist, it could be kind of annoying. I can't believe we have Pierce here. It's so wonderful every time we have Pierce. It's pretty funny. What happened? Why did my card, why does it never live? I guess it ate a coin. Okay, chop it. Chop it and stop it! Let's see. I could put it on, but I think I'll hold. I want to promote, so I was gonna DM. Who are you talking to? Is he talking to me? Can they post a link? No. No, we unfortunately have a strict no link policy. I can't break it. I would love to, but we've never allowed links, so I feel like it would, you know, even though I want to see it real bad, I feel like it would look bad for me. This guy wants to see the video. Yeah, you could just message him, T12125. You can just message him directly. In fact, just send him like 12 links. Sometimes he forgets, so you have to message him a lot, real fast, back to back. Boom, 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 message, message, message. Don't worry, I tried. Okay, cool. Because yeah, he likes that. Cypherdom, Migu, to a lesser extent. Hey, good luck, man. I do wish you luck. You're gonna go to 12 with an absolute dogshit hunter deck? Good luck, man. How's that even possible? That deck you drafted is garbage. You must have been playing really well. Tell me this, Redbeard. Were you as mad as me? When you went 2 wins with Dexter? No, I don't really care. Also, we didn't go 2 wins. We got 12. I mean, that guy's gotta go. That guy's got to go. That's not right, it is right. Wanted to punch my monitor, I hope you didn't. But thanks so much, Scythe. Good luck, let me know how it goes. But I just like playing Hearthstone with my friend Dexter. I think it's fun. Wait, I'm at 15? When the bloody hell did that happen? I mean, I guess I might as well trade, right? He never listens to you. He's a good guy, though. He's my friend. Also, I remember our deck stinks. I remember our deck stunk. Well, that's a problem. Oh god, why did the Divine Shield take so long to show itself? Dex is still a nice toy. He's a real nice toy. I've gifted 5 to 10, so I love him too. Can I have 20 so I know you love me more than Dexter? The animation is scuffed? Yeah, dude. Did I do it? Did level 10 work? Hey, Ralpoo, we were at 70, we're at 72 now. If you just did it, it probably didn't count yet. If you did it within like the last 10 minutes, you're probably one of the 72. How do you spell this word? Sorry. Pierce, you're making me laugh. That Edward Scissorhands, you're making me cry. Let's bonk. What's that? Gives 25 to Voy Boy. Oh, I love Voy Boy. I'm actually not sure who that is. Give money. Bleh. Pierce knows what's up. Yeah, better get out. Oh, what's my best draw here? Pierce the laugh maker. Pierce makes me laugh. I really think oh hey, it did count. Ralpoo, I think you were 73. Thank you so much. We only need 7 more. And then after that only 43 more, but I'll settle. I'll settle for just 7. Can I just bonk and play like these 2 in hero power? I might die. I wish I could see the cards that were in his hand. If I... Alright, I'm just gonna do this. We'll see. Checkmate, 12-win Shaman. I don't know about that. The dragon in the intro looks like Deathwing. Oh, it does, Bubblegum. You're absolutely right. Good luck tonight, thank you. We're not having good luck in this draft. This game. This guy's deck is quality. Do I have lethal now? That'd be really awesome. I don't know. What's my best bet? This is the one I want to have Wind Fury. Is that lethal? This is my best position, right? And then I hit here and here. I didn't count really, but... You had to do it that way. You had to make sure the 3/5 hit, because that gives you +4/+4 times 2 -3. Carry the 7, lethal. But I had to threaten him because his deck was unfairly good. And I won with this weak, underpowered 5-drop, barely. Doesn't even have, it's not even a legendary. It doesn't even have any battle cry. Doesn't even have a battle cry. Bubblegum, I did that one for you. Well, more so for me. And to a lesser extent, Pierce. How fucking mad chat gets every time you win with it. And when you lose with it. Chat's pretty good about getting mad with me. Okay, that's not right. All I gotta say. Redbeard just trusted in the heart of the cards. I did my best. Wow, Yepper, thanks for the gifted sub. What is that big giant animation? Did you pay for the privilege to besmirch chat in that way? I like it. I want that, but I don't think I should actually keep it. Any new series on Pokemon? Netflix? Yep, they got a new one. It's typical that common cards are OP and epics are shits with interesting effect. Example boars. It's kind of true. But thank you so much, Yepper. Good math. Thanks. I tried my best. Thank you for the gifted sub. It really means a lot. Armor, armor. Ooh. Ooh, a little bit of armor for me. Ooh. Pretty good draw for having 3 4s in my opener. Why keep the elemental? Yeah, we probably could have pitched the elemental, but I didn't have anything else playable, right? I probably should have, because we have 2 peasants in the deck. We probably don't have to keep a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have a fair amount of 2s. I'm with you. We should have pitched the elemental. Is this a Pulp Fiction shirt you're wearing? No, I do like Pulp Fiction, though. It's a Pokemon shirt sent to me by Darth Chubby. Pretty cool. Pikachu happy. Pikachu's arse. Pikachu jumping. Pikachu being adorable. It's running the gambit. It's running the trifecta of cutie pie Pikachu maneuvers. This is a good shirt. I like it. Current thong has shoulder straps. Yep, it does. I converted my COVID mask to a thonga plus shoulder strapped maneuver. That's true. I'm drunk as fuck. No one cares. You're not drunk enough. You're still perceptive though. That's the key. Your perception has not been tarnished. Raichu! Why no Raichu? Well, we're getting Raichu soon. Somebody just has to send me a Raichu shirt. Maybe a Chansey shirt. Maybe a first edition holographic Charizard. Pierce? Gonna count on you for this? How do I send your shirt to wear on stream? You have to send it to somebody else because I don't know you that well. You can send it to Pierce. If Pierce will give you his home mailing address, and then I'll give him mine, and he can send it to me. Give this man more Pokemon shirts. I like the way you think. I really do. Oh, Lord, how I do. Interesting, interesting. I don't want to hear about any AoE bullcrap. He has a free admission check. Maybe he's going to drop 5 demons this turn. Pierce? Yes, Pierce the professional. That's not good. Hopefully he doesn't have hysteria. That card will make me disappointed. Can he send it to the post office? No, I'm not welcome at the post office anymore. I don't want to get into the details. I can send you an Ubisoft shirt. I'm really high up there. I manage the shirts right. No, you're not, and no, you don't. He has what? Wait, this song's scaring me. Can we just jump to this one? Do I have lethal? I probably don't. What did he do? Oh, he shot something. Let's play this. See if I get Zeph. Never lucky. Could shoot one. Could trade with one. Shoot another. I might as well. Do I have lethal? No, right? I'm close. Let's bonk. I love shirts and extra smaller. Cheap, let's go. Wait, I don't want an extra small. I should have done that first. I don't want an extra small shirt. I want like a medium or a large. And I want Raichu. Oh, my back hurts. I'm good. Who the heck wants to know? How do I kill that? I'll take them both. Do I have lethal? He goes up to 14. I have 11. If I play this, I think it is lethal, right? Good morning. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I lost 15 pounds this summer. Now I love small shirts. Well, that's good. Can't discover Hex. No, I didn't need it. Would you look at that beautiful shirt? If it ain't Juicy Fun Sauce, level 19 Raid Shadow Legends player himself. Master guy. Love him to heck. A lot of people acting EU tonight. Hey, come on. 5 wins. That's great. 5-0 deck, performing well. How many wins do I need to get? 6? To like make some farts? I lost 15 pounds sitting still. And losing muscle. Hey, I always ask you guys this. T, do you know Pierce in real life? You talk exactly like him. Like, I'm starting to think you might just be Pierce on 2 accounts. What was my ending number? What do you mean? Sorry, you mean how many downloads did we get? We have a few more days, I think, to get a few more downloads. Uh, we're at 78 raiders and 74 level 10ers. I think 73. Okay, well, we need more. We demand more asbestos. We need 7 more level 10 raiders. That's it. Yeah, we still have a little more time. Juice, we have a few days. And we're close. We got to get to 80. And if we can get to 80, we can try to get to 123. But that might be hard. But we can try. But you did your part, Juicy. In general, as usual, you do more than your part. Let me get to level 10 then. Come on, Bubblegum. You could do it. What am I doing? To have the removal, I guess, is probably better than to have the minion? Lost the 11-2 game? You didn't believe in the heart of the cards, right? You blew it. Remember, your deck was heap and pile of trash. You took it to 11. I leads. Try it. TR. What up? TR? What is that card? Taunt one is the good one. Install out and burn their resources. You can burn their resources. But first, you better burn a few other things, too. You better burn your pants and your car. Maybe people just want to chill. I just want to chill. I like this song, though. Like I'm going for a test drive in my car. You know me, though, Night Rainbow. I'm a little overloaded for next turn. Burn your whole house down with your family safely evacuated. You know me somewhat? You do know me. You know me quite well. Seems like insurance fraud. Well, nobody said, defraud the insurance company. Nobody said anything like that. 1 down to 6. Trade, push. Okay, Remember, you turn my software into hardware. I'm level 13, working on 20. Jelly, if you get to level 10, then you're all good in my book, even if you don't get to level 10. But there's no difference for me if you get to level 10 or level 100. If you enjoy the game, by all means, feel free to keep playing. I know it's tracking level 20, but that actually, there's no incentive for us. If you want to get your friend to get us to if you got any friends that you want to help them get to level 10, that would be cool. Is there a way? What the hell was that? It's a cool looking card. Let's see. Overload next turn, maybe? Honestly, I will take them both. What the hell difference does it make? Where are your friends here? I'm everybody's friend, except in the way that I would drive any of you to the airport at like 3 in the afternoon. Maybe 5 in the morning. I'm usually up. But I'm not setting an alarm. No way. Oh my god, we got a new raider. Oh my god, bubblegum. Thank you for doing the tutorial. You put the toot in the tutorial, if you know what I mean. Guess I could play this and maybe have Nat die. I'm gonna play it no matter what, right? This will cost 10 down to 9. He's gonna give up his hand. Oh man, how am I gonna play it? Don't drive drunk anywhere, ever. Just get an Uber, call me up. I'll drive any of you guys home if you guys are drunk. Don't drive drunk, okay? Sheep for control? But I have all the cards and all the board. I think it actually is Iron Giant, and we just consent that we may not cast it, but if we get to, it's like 10 times more impactful than the stupid thing over there. I guess I'd rather the totem die too. I drove a lady friend of mine to the airport once. Span him to be safe. We could just maybe give him like a 10-minute timeout, maybe. Let him cool down a bit. Tiny Fred's kind of going crazy, right? Maybe give him like a 10 so he doesn't, you know, just for his own good, the future doxing, maybe. Maybe, you know. As much as we all love the guy, you know. Just don't want him to end up telling us, you know, what he does for a living or how many subs he has on his YouTube or anything like that. I wouldn't want to get him in trouble. No, these are muscles. These look like my muscles. Oh, wait, no, sorry. No, they look like that skin rash I had covering the entirety of my body last summer. It worked out. Yeah, I just think what like if the alternative is we stare anything down with a 1-2 and we're playing a blacksmith, like that's not very good. It's not gonna lead to many wins. Somebody asked for? I think he asked for 10. He said, give me like 10 or so. Like, come on, Red. Do it, I dare you kind of thing. It's like, oh yeah? You wanna go? I'm gonna save it. I know I could play like all this crap and zap it and take the trade, but maybe that was better actually. How would you describe the current meta? Low power. Druid and warrior centric, particularly druid, still kind of dictated by Arbor Up, unfortunately, and to a lesser extent, Ysera. Underpowered unless you're the one playing Arbor Ups and Yseras. Scorcher activates it? Yeah. It does. I don't know what these do. Freeze too? Oh, just don't hit yeah, that's fine. So we got this. Oh my god, that is lifesteal too. That would actually be a problem if he had frozen like these two. The meta in 3 words or less. Underpowered. Describe it in no words or less. How would you describe that F-boy juicy fun sauce? Dynamite, jackhammer, relentless. How's that? Hey, and thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks Bubblegum and everybody who did the raid thing so far. Thanks everybody who followed. Don't forget, we put out a new YouTube video that already has over 1,200 views in literally less than a day. My God, it was one of our fastest performing YouTube videos of all time. You might want to check it out. I don't know. I'm wasted. Can you come get me? I'm in New York City. Text me when you are close. I'm outside on the curb. Hey, Chubby, how are you? Chubby, the shirt shrank a little bit. I'm excited. I'm a little excited. I kind of want it to shrink a little more. I think I might put it in just like a hot dryer cycle for like an hour or two by itself, maybe. But it's good. I'd rather it be a little too big. I think it's a little too big. But the other shirts I wear are too small and then my belly button shows when I'm walking around town, and nobody wants that. Describe your current arena run in emotions. Happy, good, feeling, not sad. If I could describe this arena run, I'd say thankful. Our cards are performing well, and our deck isn't that powerful. It's got a good curve and a decent pilot, so I'll take it. We got lucky, right? We top decked the Hex in that one game to kill a Sleepy Dragon when we were basically at parity. We top decked this to steal a win against the guy who played Varian and the Zoth. Normally you lose those games, but you need a hot pink Perfect Dark shirt. Oh, I like Perfect Dark, and I don't mind pink. I think redheads in a pink shirt, kind of sexy. Night Rainbow, I think we bet on 6, right? Describe my arena experience with 3 body. Oh, we bet on 7, my mistake. My experience in 3 body parts. Heart, brain, and genitals. Nondescript. Okay, back again. We bet on 7, my mistake. Sorry, I just want Pierce's farts. This is a no peen showing stream in case you forgot. I did forget. Did you get any crypto donated to me? I did, actually. A couple years ago, I put that up, and somebody gave me a Bitcoin. I don't really know how to check how much it's worth. Dexter said not to worry about it. They gave me a couple Bitcoins. I think he said they were worth like $20 each. So I figure everybody's been going crazy. Oh, Bitcoin worth a lot now or something. I figured I probably doubled it. He's holding on to it for me. But I actually haven't heard back from him. I was asking him about it the last couple of months. He never seems to respond. Why is Dunk Tank a nature spell? I don't know. Why is Dunk Tank a nature spell, but Rain of Toads is not? It's like 20 cents now. That's probably why he kept them, I guess. Swirl. What was the command? I don't know. I'm sorry. And there's so many spells that seem like they should be nature, but they ain't. All the druid spells that summon beasts aren't. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I simply don't know. Kind of like this. Blah, 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 blah. Getting dunked in arena is natural. That's good. I like that. I saw a picture with the prize pool from an old StarCraft tournament, which had $200 for first and fifth got Bitcoins. Yeah, I've heard about that. That's pretty funny. I've heard that. That is comical in nature. Isn't Bitcoin $32,000 right now? What? No, I don't have any. I actually have some people donated actually through those links some cryptocurrencies. I don't really look at it, but it's not a lot. But it's cool that some people donated it. So that's nice. It's fun. When they did at first, I was looking. I was like, "Ooh, it went up. Ooh, it went down." That was cool. But it was never like that big of a. Try to do this. I just have a 3/6 out on an empty board, that's okay. But if I can get the same thing, more value off of my ping, and get it's interesting. Because the frenzy's gonna go off first. So if I bump here, it could be good. If I go here, it goes face for sure. I guess it could hit here. I guess I'd rather it go face. And I'd rather do 1 damage here, or no? Maybe not. I guess if it hits here, it's not a big deal either. And I'm gonna play this, I guess, too, right? Could have sworn there was one about swirl on the carpet. You know, that does sound like something we would have made for you. You're right about that. Where's Pierce? It's been too long since someone made a swirly on the carpet. Then the pee will be all over the carpet and it'll mix with the swirly Pierce left the other day. Pierce, coil on the rocks. We have some good Pierce quotes in there. Man lost his damn mind. The man lost his damn mind. I think I'm okay to lose 3 damage here. To clear the taunt. If he has a brawl, I don't want his toad to win the brawl. 3 damage is kind of relevant, but not hugely relevant. Coil in the Roxera was fantastic. I'm telling you, I really missed Coil in the Roxera Pierce. Those were the good old days. We just didn't realize we were living in them back then. Oh my god, I hear somebody. Wait, we got 74 level 10ers. I don't know who the last level 10 player was, but thank you if it was you. And Saskalin, thank you for doing the tutorial, which also helps me immensely. I want to slap him, but I also want to do this. We know he has a big taunt, so I'm actually gonna just not use my removal spell, because I want to use this to get through a big taunt that he has. At least he either has 1 big taunt or 2 medium-sized taunts. Wait, did I have lethal? Wait, I might have just had lethal. Maybe. Right. I was 1 off? Okay. It's kind of good for next turn. This is kind of good too. Oh wait, we know he has another one, right? Can Tidal Surge go face? No. No. Only minions. It's kind of dumb how bad Reign of Toads is compared to the new Druid card that gets turtles. Well, again, this card came out 3 years ago, and you're always gonna... What? Wait, there's no way that's better than playing the 8/8, is it? I don't think so. There's no way. You missed the hero power, too. I mean, we needed stuff in hand. He didn't know we had anything in hand, but why would you not take 10 armor plus 8 health on board, right? I'm mad and I'm salty. Wait, was that you? Sorry if that was you. Before you were born. Anyway, 7's cool. Remember when Pierce bet no and then he lost all of his points? Or half of them? That was great. Okay. Refund. No, take his farts. Mess with the toads and you get kicked in the chode. What if you ain't got a chode? What if you got a proportionate peen? And boom goes the level 10 dynamite. Okay, maybe not level 10, but somebody's doing the tutorial and that helps me out a bunch. If it ain't little old... I'm trying to see who it is. Lord Bigcock. The mightiest of the pseudo lords. Lord Bigcock. Don't laugh at that, Zell. You think that was Mike Ox doing this? Maybe. I'm so glad we got 7 wins. I don't look like an idiot if I get 7. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a YouTube video out of this. If we do, and you're hearing this now, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and all that. Leave a comment. Helps me out. Why not? You know, I'm gonna ditch it all. I know it looks crazy. We have a lot of good ones. We have better 2s. And honestly, we have better 3s, so... I think this is a much better hand. Mike from Suckondies. Suckondies? Never heard of that. Is that in the, that Canadian Principality? Never heard of that one. Bram, hi YouTube. Bram, do you sub to the YouTube? You better get your butt over there. I need you. Feels hard to hit 7. I mean, it's always dependent on the deck you have, right? Like, if I have, like, a powerful deck, it feels a little more automatic. I don't think this deck has been that automatic. Like I said, I think we stole 2 or 3 wins with some lucky draws and some savvy play. Already did? Alright, you're off the hook for life, man. My favorite time was when you sent an opponent who added you, I have a big gorilla dong, and he said, don't gorillas have small penises? Yeah, that was great. I didn't know I was going up against Jane Goodall, the ape, you know. Let's go for 12. I'm going for 12. A few more wins would be pretty cool. I have a weird dong. It's kind of long and big on top. Hey, some people like that. They call it the lollipop dong. I looked at a chart once. Maybe this deck got so many wins because you're a good player. I think that's a contributing factor, actually. Does it not feel like this is the game where I actually get consecrated, right? Like, normally I would just take the trade, but I'm a little apprehensive. We had a lengthy discussion about primate gorilla genitalia that day. Yeah, you're right, Paslatsky. I think that was your first day. Hunter, mage, warrior? I would go warrior if I was trying to win. Redbeard calling the shots, getting good things to happen. I don't really want to waste a swing though. A buff on a thing is good, but not super relevant. When you meet someone and they tell you their name, just repeat the name and say D's nuts after just to make sure. Red pays me to hype up the chat. No. Can you hype down the chat? The chat's all swinging from the damn rafters today. Whoop me do. Oh my god, I love that card. We swing here first. Buff goes there, we win. We win the 50-50 game. Him gaining life is bad, but us clearing the board, pretty good. Also, I just kissed with my chin there. The girl I dated 6 months ago but hadn't talked to in like 4 months, I would say My best advice to you, Tiny Fred, I would say anybody that'll agree to go on a date with you, just hold on for dear life. That's my advice. That's not general advice to everybody. This is my Fred specific advice. Someone agrees to spend more than 20 minutes with you, do anything in your power. Give them all your money. Be as nice to them as humanly possible. You know, I feel like I say this in the nicest way possible. I feel like you're playing with borrowed time. You're things are not, they're not looking good here. Revolve? We could revolve the heck out of this board. He gets like an avenge or whatever. No. No, why did I do that? I thought it was avenge. I think I still do it. Alright, it's fine. Tiny Toys was nice. Yeah, it's alright. I couldn't play it this turn. I already have 7 and 8 lined up. So I'd rather contest this board a little more aggressively. I guess if I had thought about it, I was thinking Get Down or Avenge, and I'd want to attack with Scorcher. But I think we could have tested first by going face with something else. Whatever else we had there. Like the 4-1 or something. No, 4-1 you lose to Get Down. What did we have on board? I don't know. Maybe we couldn't really test for that. Like, we could have gone... No. I don't... It's fine. It really wasn't that bad. It actually kind of sucks that we rolled a kind of a shitter over here. It's pretty good, though. I think I actually just trade there. Just fully clear him, right? Sex is cool. Sex is alright. I mean, if it's with somebody you like, it's cool. If it's with somebody you don't like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Why would you want to spend time with someone you don't like? I guess maybe you like their booty. Or they like your booty. Not my forte, though. You could have lived the buff chicken dream with the blacksmith. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just kill him. We just witnessed the worst resurrection spell ever. I think I cast Twilight Guardians? The priest one that summons 2/1/1 death rattles, but it will, you can cast it if you had none die. I think I cast it and got nothing a few times. Does not smell good down there. Broody, what up, man? How are you, dude? I like a lot of people, but sometimes sex can be awkward with your best bud. Yeah, especially because my best bud is Jesse, and I don't think either one of us want to do lovemaking with gentlemen. Or my friend Dan the man. I don't think any of us want to do that. Smelly floor? Yeah, let's go with floor. Let's not go with Computer Chair Funk. Album by, I believe, Pink Floyd? 1978, right after, not often remembered, but released just after Dark Side of the Moon. Just make sure everybody gives consent. Man, Night Rainbow, you are on it. You are on it. Make sure you're consenting to your lovemaking, chat. I had another 2. I'd be more down. If he didn't play that, I would slam this and let him hero power it. Sure. I want this, but I feel like I'm gonna need something like a bolt against a druid. I was looking for really a lightning storm or chain lightning, cheap AoE to contest the first arbor up. Maybe I just play this. This is not that good right here. This turn. It could be better next turn. Sure. Guidance might get you something. I'm not going to cast Guidance right now when I have 2 reasonable 3s. Plus a Peasant, a Burn spell, and the options to Totem. They're all better than Guidance. Both 3s were better. But what I don't want is to overload going into the next turn, especially. That would be the worst. I'm going to take 2 more damage here. It's going to look a little funky, but I think it's what I want to do. Still think this is better. I guess I could risk not getting the buff, but then I lose that. I'll just take extra damage. It's fine. And then I can contest that. Obviously, it's not good to be at 21. But it's good to have the weapon and the board, so. Sorry if you've been asked this before. What are your thoughts on the current patch? My luck feels like it's been starting to turn around. I think the patch is cool. I think, let's do this. Oh, shit. Wait, no, that's fine, right? Actually, I kind of want the buff to go here. I think the patch is fine. I think there's a lot more just like really bad decks in this meta, and which means you sometimes play against bad decks. It still feels like whenever somebody drops a Druid of the Plains or an Arbor up, the game's kind of over, and a lot of times you don't affect that. But it's fine. I wouldn't mind some micro adjustments next week or the following week. I won't mind a mini set in like 6 weeks. I always just like the rotations. However good or bad they are, I'd rather they just change every 6 weeks or so, or 8 weeks they usually do something with like small micro, then a mini set, then a small micro sometimes, or the next set. But yeah, it's cool. I wish Mage was better. I hope when they do micros, they bring Arbor Up down and Dragon Roar and Battle Master. If they don't nerf it, they bring its appearance rate down. And I hope they buff particularly Mage, Priest, and Rogue, which are some of my favorite classes and are basically unplayable right now. So I would say that's probably my short list of things. And if those are the biggest things you're complaining about, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Order? Is guaranteed +1/+1 worth the damage? 2 damage to keep my 2/3 that free trades is 2/2? I think so. But definitely not an order because I talked about it, right? I talked about it at length about why I wanted to do it. Not trying to, you know, shit on you or nothing, but it was discussed extensively throughout the course of the turn. Hey, Red Schmeared. What's up, dude? Topic of bad decks. I found myself drafting a lot more plain decks with no cards. Wish they'd include more spells, even that means more crazy. Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping with micro adjustments. The classes that have access to a lot of good spells don't get to draft them, Priest, Rogue, and Mage. And I think that the game's a little more interesting when you can kind of come back from, you know, just going second and your opponent curving out. I'm gonna put him on the side. He's gonna Silas something either way, but this way, like maybe a rabbit's not quite as good. I played versus a priest. He had 3 of the 9 cost minion. I got effed. Well, yeah, it's good. I'd rather there be good priest decks once in a while instead of just racing to, you know, lose to the first arbor up or whatever. But looks like he didn't have it, and that's awesome because we beat him. Okay. Did my level 10 show up? We were at 74, I think, right? Maybe we're at 75 if you just did it, Cross. I'm gonna keep an eye for you, okay? We're still at 74. I believe that's where we were. Juicy, yummy, and amazing. I'm gonna go to the gym now and buy some food. Have a great day, everyone, and be nice to each other. I love that Night Rainbow. He's probably gone already, so he can't hear me talking about him, but I just think he's wonderful. He is just it. We're lucky to have him. And speaking of which, we're lucky to have the Juice Man. We are. Cross, I'm gonna keep an eye out for you, by the way. It still says 74. I kind of remember you potentially having issues yesterday. So I don't know if you're doing it in a unique way, but I also might have just misremembered that. Uh-oh. Well, there's a decent draw. It at least has attack. I'll take the claw machine too. Always claw. And thanks, Juice Man. I stayed around for about 2 hours and it didn't update. Then I passed out drunk. We'll see if this one works. Did you see your name on the Raiders? If you do it and the Raiders count goes up to 80 to 81, and then you finish it, it's gonna count. But if you do it and you don't see that update, then we're probably collectively boned, you know? Maybe. Okay. I'd give it about a 50-50. There's a possibility you were so drunk you missed it since you passed out. That's possible. It's always possible. That is definitely a thing. Let's see. Where did my Lord Big Cock username go? It's there. Did you finish the thing? I saw it, when, you got to level... When you finished the tutorial, I saw that. This could be a pretty good turn. I don't think I'll ever learn how to spell any words. But I want to combine these two. That's what I want, one phase. I have a personal opinion experience question. Okay. I'd love to be able to answer it. Wind Fury feels good as a 4/6. Bigger body, bigger butt, bigger attack. It's pretty good. My favorite part of the stream is the nice voice you have and the commitment to chat. Hey, thanks. I thought my voice was horrible. People say they like it. Are we going 12? Well, we're winning in the 9-win game. I think this deck is honestly more likely to probably win this game and lose 3 than go 12. It's not that powerful, but I'm going to try my best, and hopefully we can. If he does nothing, I'm going to... Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to leave it up, I think. This is so much damage. He has to get through this. That's all there is to it. My favorite part of the stream is watching Red lose. I'm not enjoying this stream right now. Good. I hope you never enjoy another stream again. Or you find a way to enjoy it for other reasons. Such as my personal happiness and my prowess at the game of Hearth and my winning ability. Yeah. Your voice is nice, not annoying as some streamers. Peace! You mean not like Crip or Dreads or whoever? Okay, what am I doing here? 1/1. I don't think I want to play that. I'm gonna just shoot this. I can do stuff, right? Crip has a voice? I thought he just sat there in silence. Okay, Crip's a bad example. Actually, Crip has a very nice voice. I think. Very, you know, kind of soft. What are the red flags that go up for you to tell you that a lady might be a stalker? Extreme attachment issues. I don't know. If, like, you don't write back for, like, a day or something, and they write back, like, hey, where are you? All right, what are you doing? You have, like, 20 missed messages. It's probably not good. You know what I think is a big red flag for anybody, man or woman, friend, relationship, is if somebody shows up in person without telling you that they're coming over in person. That's a bad sign. Hasn't happened to me too many times. More so friends will do that, but if you have somebody that shows up in person without saying, hey, I'm on my way over, and you answer the door and you're in your underwear, you're like, oh man, like, and then you're like, you either have to say like, hey, go away, I don't want to talk to you, or you say like, oh, come in, and you have to sit and have like this weird conversation about something you probably don't want to talk about. Had experiences like that, it is not good. If she rides you day 1, well, maybe she just really, you know, likes your body. Not for me, it's for a friend. I witnessed it tonight. Look, I don't think, you know, somebody being affectionate and attached is a bad thing. There is a difference between somebody taking it, you know, too far or whatever. I think it's dependent on the two people, right? Some people have different types of relationships. I wouldn't say you can't or shouldn't do anything, but in general, I'd say if somebody shows up at your house uninvited, that's not a good thing. It's kind of not, it's not really courteous either, you know, and that's a bad sign. It's not very considerate, because what if you were doing something, but then they make it seem like, you know, like you're doing something wrong because you're not immediately dropping everything you do for them. That's a bad sign. I can do story time? Hey, I got nothing but time. I gotta pee, and I wish I got up to go pee during this queue. If she sleeps with your boss in order to be able to walk around your workplace and keep an eye on you, it's not a good sign. Has anybody ever done that? Probably somebody. But I will stress, not, you know, gentlemen can do sort of the same sort of things, right? Anybody comes knocking on my door, even if it's my friend Dan the Man, he doesn't tell me he's on his way. which he doesn't do that, which is why we're still friends. But gentlemen get up to some nefarious behavior as well. And it's, I would say, pretty similar sort of thing. Somebody sending 1,000 messages or getting angry if you can't respond or choose not to is really like, that's a bad sign. Finally, level 10. What? Finally, it only took you a little while, right? Right, Bubblegum? Can you answer the door? I've been here for 10 minutes. I cannot. Chaotic Angel. You gotta be kidding me. One time I fell to my death, but it was saved by the grace of Skillix. I don't know what that means. I didn't mean to put a gender to it. Yeah, I think it's just easy when you're talking about your buddy dating a gal and maybe she's displaying some of these tendencies for people to be like, oh yeah, look at this, you know, crazy lady's doing that. But then it's like, I've had a lot of female friends and they've had a lot of unfortunate gentlemen they've dated that have displayed a lot of unhealthy tendencies as well, so. I think just in general, you want to communicate during relationships and you want to treat people with respect and you want to try to be a functional human being if you can. I think these are all pretty big, pretty easily attainable goals. I think most of you guys can do it. Bet, Redbeard. I lost all my mods doing things. I'm gonna pay this one out. I'm gonna just bet on 12 if we win or lose. I'll set up a bet after this game because yeah. Will we win 10? Yes. Okay. Double peasant? I think so. As a person who is in a relationship from 5 years with his best friend, I would say that respect is the key for everything. Respect is good. Respect's up there. Devin Week. What up, Devin? What was that sound? Oh. Bad for us, but not the worst. It's hard for a paladin to kill 2 minions on turn 3. He did it. This could be good. I'm gonna just play the Amalgam. I think it's gonna be easier to get the Amalgam down. What's a TV series Netflix won't show me? What type? What? This song is a sample from the Stranger Things theme song. When I touch my dog, it goes into turtle mode. Well, don't push it inward, pull it outward. Come on. That should be pretty self-explanatory. How many did he buff? Oh dear, that's a problem. So yes, sorry, let's see. 2 cards that are double buffed and potentially 1 that is potentially 1 that's a little bigger. Favorite Stranger Things character? Probably Dustin. Or I like 11 a lot. Joyce is good. Hopper's pretty good too. I like Stranger Things a fair amount, to be honest with you guys. 11. Yeah, there's a lot of good characters, I feel. Let's try this. Dustin's great. Team Hopper. I gotta rewatch the series. I was thinking about it. Netflix put out like a hey Bloop, thanks for the follow. So we got 2 more people to hit level 10. It must have been Bubblegum and maybe Cause. Maybe Cause got in on that. Let's go with Cause because he tried twice. So thank you guys both. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they did a like a reveal. Oh, I thought I got that. They were like, "Oh, the new trailer's coming out for season 4," and all it did was show the first 3 seasons. I was like, "This is they have clearly lied to me. They showed me nothing." Cause or Cosm? Cause with 2 Z's. I've been rewatching Game of Thrones. Just stop after season 6 and skip all the Marine and all the Dorne stuff in 4 and 5, and you should be all right. The second copy is not buffed. That's right. I remember that. Which is a flavor fail, I think, as well. It should buff. I got to sneeze as well. No point in trying to cover it up. Okay, make sure I didn't get too much sneeze powder on myself. Don't spoil Game of Thrones. Okay, well, I don't think I did, but if you want to, I mean, if you want to avoid Game of Thrones spoilers, now might be the time to maybe mute or bail for a bit, just in case. They rushed the end and could probably make 10 new seasons with everything they tested, teased. I would rewatch it again. I did rewatch it right after season 8, and I stopped after season 6, and I thought, skip all the Dorne, skip all the Marine, literal trash. Skip 7 and 8, literal trash. And bask in the greatness of really seasons 1 through 4? 3? 1 through 3, maybe. 10 more seasons like season 8. My rant, which it's been a little while, but my rant about Game of Thrones is it's really not all that surprising. It sucked. Most people make sucky things, you know? George Martin wasn't involved after season 4 or whatever, or 5 maybe. I think after 4, he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't writing a single episode, he wasn't consulting, and he wasn't, you know? There's a reason why most things suck. Well, because Hollywood peddles crap for us. Part 1. I met a group of friends at the bar tonight. Some are actually friends and others are acquaintances. Two of the acquaintances were talking to said person in question. They're kind of players. Person in question liked both of them. Acquaintances ended up leaving. I am going to lose track of this story. Bunny placement? The game's over. It doesn't matter. But we're placing around actually getting value from the Battle Master. But it doesn't matter either way. Just got myself Lord of the Rings set of books yesterday, and that makes me feel better than watching Game of Thrones 5 times. I like the Lord of the Rings books, and I like the Lord of the Rings movies. Okay. We're hopeful at this point that his computer implodes. And we get a win for free. That would be great, right? I'm still hopeful. I'm less hopeful. I recently watched the entire extended trilogy. Okay, 10 and 1's not bad. Let's get a bet going for 12, and we'll put it on 2 minutes here. 12. I like this Dead Life character. Let's try draw cheap cards. We did not. So many paladins. I think our deck stacks up well against the paladin. The last paladin, I think, was the guy that killed both of our peasants, or maybe that was a different game. I think that guy killed both of our peasants somehow. I mean, he had a minion on board. Oh, that was the guy that played the Arena Fanatic into the Rune Thack, right? We didn't really have a shot that game. This game, we're probably going to need a 2. But, luckily we got a whole buttload of them. Peasant into Florist again or something like that. That's not it. Saving Peasant for board control, a good idea? No. You want to just get a 1-drop on 1, and then if he uses his coin and a hero power or a ping, then you got, you know, some value there. Especially in a paladin matchup. But I don't want to play it on 1 against a demon hunter or a rogue maybe, or like on 2. Sorry, if I'm going second, I don't really want to play it on 1. Where somebody can just like spend 1 mana or use a rogue dagger. Other tools are fine. You don't really have to draw a card. Like if he's wasting his turn 3 to play a city tax, where the hell did that come from? He drafted that? But if he's wasting it to play that, then sure. Then the peasant doesn't need to draw us a card. It stopped him from playing an initiate or a scorpid or whatever. That's good for us. We're playing against Murloc. Murloc Mage. What the hell is this? That's kind of silly. Interesting. I guess overloading this turn is probably fine. We miss a totem. Your totems gain attack. I think I'm actually just gonna take landslide. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna take... Yeah, I'm just gonna take landslide. And I guess I'm doing this. Or I can use this. He'll eat that. I think actually I'll do this. This is gonna be maybe more valuable later. We'll see. I think both of you are overloaded. Yeah, I don't want a landslide next turn though, right? Probably. It's probably gonna drop like a 4-mana 5/7 or a 5-mana 3/6. So I don't plan on landsliding. We started streaming to do it just for fun. Did you always want to turn it into a career? I always had the approach that I wanted to grow this stream right from the beginning. My friend and I, not the bartender, are outside. A car rolls into the parking lot, and I recognize it because I saw it do a patrol. The car parks. It's said person in question who liked my acquaintances. Doors to the bar are locked at that point. I'm assuming the bartender's banging has commenced. In the bar? Are you allowed to bang in the bar? Turns out I kind of did want a landslide, but I guess I'm still gonna landslide, right? Okay. Showing up randomly to a closed bar, all sneakily in a car. It's starting to get a little more deceptive. Is this your full-time thing? This is it. So if you got a Twitch Prime or you want to gift some subs, you want to do the Raid Shadow thing, it helps me out. Since I'm assuming there's a good possibility. Oh. That's tempting. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Clear the board, leave the health. Don't get blown out by Consecration this turn. Already subbed my money, it wasn't even Prime. Well, both are as valuable and both are as appreciated. As is just hanging out, hitting the follow button. Helps ensure that maybe in the future I'll still be able to do this sort of thing. 3, 5, 4, 5, 10. I think we were one off with the 2. I was trying to well play him there. But going first against the Paladin, who didn't have a great start. That was good for us. We didn't have a great start either. We missed 2. But I think he probably overreacted to the Peasant playing the city tax, and I don't know why he had all those Murlocs in his deck. He maybe had even more synergy, and it worked out in the past, but they weren't good cards. But I think skipping turn 3 basically should have peed, but I will say, you know, Redbeard staying for the YouTube video is probably nice too. Whoa. Nice outfit. Okay, going first is nice. I kind of want to pitch the Importer, but could still be good. All right, I'd rather play the Florist. Who's that? Oh my god, Sergeant Metro. What up, Metro with the Prime? Heck yeah. Was that the sound? The guy followed, and now he's using his Prime. So thank you very much, Sergeant Metro. Juicy says, the stalker person, of course, comes up to us, of course, and asks us where our acquaintance went. At this point, it's been 2 hours since they left. Of course, we say we don't know. We are waiting for the bartender to finish. Ew. We're stuck talking to this stalker person. They keep asking questions like, you live here? What are you doing after? Maybe they were just being friendly. They just wanted to be your friend. Maybe. Maybe they wanted to take you on a date. Maybe they were stalking you. Who knows? The plot thickens. Interesting, interesting. If he taps, I want to draw a Peasant. Yeah, okay, alright. But thanks again, Sergeant Metro. If you want to say what up, I'll try to read one of your messages. If not, well, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see. How bad is that? Because it doesn't really matter. The spell power, it doesn't change it there. Wow, face? Start here. Storm? Storm's not bad. I guess I'll just do it. It's not great, but I get to hit him in the face for 3. I don't necessarily want to play this, and I can play 2 anglers, or if I need to bust through something, maybe. Sometimes I wonder if I should have done something like work as a bartender instead of other food service or retail job while I was an undergrad. Could have made much better money, would have had some good stories and so on, and there are stories like this, and I'm like, nope, glad I didn't have to deal with it. Think of me as your silent protector. I need more silent protectors instead of the other silent things I've been releasing or experiencing. Darn it. Darn it. I want to win. It's not looking promising right now. Part 5. The lady in question comes out of the bar. At this point, I had enough because I know bartender friend won't be far behind. Plan was to come back to my house. Bartender shows up. Other one that was out there with me didn't show up. He has a hex now? Yeah. Wow, this card's pretty good. Well, the slightly good news is I know what to do. The bad news is I don't know if it'll be good enough. Most streamers have 100 viewers and get stuck in this maybe I can make it mentality. Maybe, though. Some people do. Don't you find it BS they don't include any of the Highlander cards in Arena, yet they still chuck in Zephyrus? All the other Highlander cards are in Arena, right? Reno, Bran, Zephyrus, The old Kazakus, old Reno, they're always in. Keck W, what up? Me too. I love you too, bud. Thank you so much for the thank you for the 2 years and the kind words and the kind wishes. I need Dunk Tank, right? I might be able to kill him with that at some point. He has a Hex, right? 1, 2, 3. I think I played this and this. I can't hit him at all. Right? But he's not going to be able to play anything he draws while the Stealer of Souls is out. I went Reno with the Rectologist and went 10 with Dino Brand. They're definitely in and very strong. Yeah, they're not very common, which is good. So when you get them, they feel very fun and impactful. I actually need this to hit here, right? Am I doing well, Mr. G? Am I G? No, that's gesticulate. Sorry. Darn it. But next turn, I can kill him with Dunk Tank if I draw it. Maybe Pit Croc as well. We have 2 outs. So surprisingly, this game where we got absolutely decimated, we still may have a shot. Same deal. It's possible. We have 2 outs, which for the way this game went is better than we could probably hope for. We did not get there, but maybe maybe he's feeling generous. But yeah, what did we have anything else? Oh, maybe Guidance. Guidance would have been a cool draw to see if we find something. Guidance, and we wouldn't be able to corrupt Dunk Tank though. Can't kill him with Dunk Tank. We corrupt it with this, and then we Dunk Tank him. Hope Serbia is treating you nicely. What have you done for our 2-year anniversary? I've decided to stream Hearth. Turns played is you have average amount of turns played for whatever stat you're looking for. So if you're looking at like the amount of turns played throughout the course of the game, then the average game goes 7.97 turns. So just under 8 turns on average. It's never gonna, well, not never, but statistically it's not likely to be an even number because you have so many games played. Some will end on 8, some will end on 7, and then some will end on 6. And an amalgamation of all of that data says that the games end just before turn 8. So by about turn 8. Dunk Tank is 4 to target, then 2 to minions. He was at 5. Dunk Tank does... Maybe you're right. What is Dunk Tank? I thought Dunk Tank could do 6. Can it only do 4 to face? Dunk Tank Hearthstone. Maybe I could only win with the Crocodile. I actually don't know. I just assume I throw Dunk Tank at people's face and it always kills people. Oh, you're right. It only ever does 4 face. Well, then I would have been sad if I drew it and I didn't know what it did. I guess I would have just got Spell Power somehow, right? That would have been my next plan. It's fine. Just done that. Hi, Redbeard. What's up, Mr. Megan Moo? Darn, if we were going first, that would be better. I'm gonna ditch everything. Try to high roll. Going second in a Paladin matchup at 11 wins does not bode well for just playing a peasant and then waiting on a Senjin Shield Master, I don't think. Did I miss part 5? Sorry. Turns out the friend that was out there with me said person in question. That friend hasn't gotten, whoa. Red flags went off for me, circling the area for 2 hours looking for someone attaching to us. Apparently he didn't have the same red flags. Well, maybe he did love making and they, you know, she says, hey, I was crazy about you and I just couldn't let you go. Maybe it works out. Yeah, good news is we got max value out of this deck. Also, he had a full mull, so any good start he has, we get to say, you know, darn it, that's not fair. But she was crazy about acquaintances, not us. Yeah, you know. Who really knows? But I'm hoping for the best for everybody. That love making was in the air, and some new friendships maybe were made, and everybody had a good time. That's what I'm hoping for. I had a dream the other day that I was at the cafe, and some fish-looking people came in, and my colleagues were terrified and wanted them to leave, so I got angry at them for being racist to the Murlocs. You've been playing too much Hearthstone, or maybe not enough? Maybe you just want to have sex with someone and it worked out. Yeah, maybe it worked out for everyone. The sexer and the sexy. Well, it's good that we drew extra cards. Kind of bad that we still don't have a curve. But, you know, the good news is when you draw this poorly to start, you can't really continue drawing that poorly for much longer. And we only have 2 cards left in our deck that cost more than 5, so... And that's a thing. Not a great draw. Not a great draw. Isn't this the 3rd pally in a row? Warlock. We went Paladin, 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 Warlock, Paladin. Okay, what do we do now? It's getting Divine Shield on everything. And I don't want to overload. So I guess we're just doing this. And then we're hoping to take the Divine Shields, maybe? What I'm hoping for. What a crazy best man speech I would have if they got married. Oh, that'd be great. Maybe they won't like it if you make them look like fools, though. Sometimes people don't like to look like fools. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but you can be like, hey, I was waiting outside the bar. I saw this person prowling around in their car. That's real bad. Might just have to hex stuff here, which is not ideal. Can't breathe. It's at full health, which is a problem. That's going to push a lot of damage. Oh, I guess we're going to hex it, though. Okay, so let's say I zap it. No, I can't do that. There's no way. So I must hex it, and then I think I trade with a taunt totem. I think. And we can play this little turd, maybe get something there. Zelda 11 makes a cut anyway. Content for the YouTube in the making. Yeah. I think we're experimenting, at least I am, with the idea of lower wins total runs getting up there too. Like if they're good or they're fun or you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Those are all good runs. I don't want Mr. Refugeek to have to work too hard, you know. He doesn't like working. Guidance, again, you don't want to overload when you're behind going second, just looking for things when you already have things you can do. That's an insane turn 5. Battlemaster and break weapon to give shield. Yeah, that weapon is pretty nutty, the Divine Shield one. It's got one of the highest played win rates, as does Battlemaster. So, in terms of us winning the 11-win game, going second, not great. We didn't have a great opener, and he's had some of the most powerful Paladin cards you can have already. Not over, but certainly not what you're looking for. Certainly not what you're looking for if you're rooting for red. But, you know, got stuff in the works here. Oh, you know what? I should have taken the Divine Shield. Not that it really matters. But he's just gonna heal it back up anyway. I think I would. I suppose if he, like, goes face, this could work out better for us, where we keep something better alive. But I don't really care if he's hitting here. We're still losing the same things. But it'd be better for us in case he, like, consecrates this board, actually. I don't know what we would do. We'd still be in a lot of trouble. I guess hope to draw something with the claw, that's good. Okay. Well, I guess I should just shut my big mouth and never say anything ever. It's actually not a great draw because we want something cheap that we can get down. This is a pretty rough draw to have all these hog ranchers and all of our 2-drops still in the deck. Which is unfortunate, but on we go. Maybe this turn now we do look for something. I tried to narrate it pretty well. What could we get for 1? But thanks, Juicy, for the 1,000. Just trying to struggle through this game where things haven't really gone too well for us. I think I can't overload again. I could take 1 spell, maybe. But I'm losing out on a totem. A taunt totem is a pretty big deal here. We have a little bit of life. We have a little bit of wiggle room. Battle Master, Tidal Surge if he goes face and tries to, like, go wide. That's possible. The one that deals 3-1. Yeah, maybe. Then you're stuck playing Ascension, which could be good. But I'm not that worried about our life total right now. I'd like to not take all this damage, but no spell. Wow, that's huge. This is interesting. So we could, wow, Whack-A-Null's really good. So I can take 6. I can play this. We know he doesn't have a spell, but he might have a weapon. He might have an Alex. There's a lot of things we can do here. Gaining life and having an inefficient turn is not great. Can hit 1, shoot, trade, leave him with a 4-1. Or we can, what we can do is try to win the game this turn, which is Battle Master in the middle, trade, slap here. But I guess if we don't get the 50-50 on the totem, wait, hold on, trade there, slap there. That's fine, right? We actually don't have to take the risk, no? I think that's gonna lend itself to more wins than not. Wait, no, God, it's still a risk. Oh God. I messed up. I messed up. It's guaranteed. I don't think it was, but it worked out. This is what we wanted. Just don't worry about it. I had to do a panic rope play there. You made me believe it too. I don't think it was guaranteed. But I think I wouldn't have taken the risk. But this is what we wanted. So I think it was 50-50. Now, again, we might die to Alex, but we have so much more flexibility now with this on board, the weapon equipped, and the ability to play this plus a taunt or plus dig for spells or whatever. Red Roper. I got so anxious. It was cool. I kind of knew what we were doing to some extent. It's good. That's good. That's... Nah, I don't know if that's good, actually. Okay, now I'm too scared. I'm too scared not to shoot, although I don't know if we even have to shoot now. Get the taunt up. Can whack there and trade there. That's probably fine, right? I guess we don't even have to play the taunt. We'll just play the biggest guy we've got. Best on our mana. Good hit before playing Battle Master. Yeah, maybe. It's 50-50 again. Never unlucky. Better for Rabbit, worse for Silas, but I think we can beat a Silas. But if we lose like all three of these, then we might be in more trouble. When I killed the 2/3 with the weapon, which one did I hit? Oh, you mean kill the 1/1? Is that what I did? I don't know. We maybe messed it up. I was panicking. I'm still like I'm shocked from the last turn. You know, just I didn't know what I was doing. You hit the 1/1? Oh, you gain the same amount. Wait, I hit the 1/1? Did I mess it up or did I do what I wanted to do? Let's start by looking. Earth and Might. I'll take them both. Earth and Might lets us keep the taunt healthy. Let's do this too. See if we can find like a life gain spell or something. Visions is good too. This could be good. So I think I actually just do this. I'm still dead to Alex, but I think it's 7 versus 8 doesn't matter? No. That's true. Alex Sprage. No, don't pray for Alex. Let's see. I can't hit my own guy. So let's say I trade there. 6-1. I have 10, 22. Is that right? I have 22. Okay, 22? How much did he heal for? Fair amount. Let's just trade this off. I want to keep my taunts. And then let's double check to make sure we don't have lethal. 22. So I think we might as well bop one of those. It doesn't make a huge difference. I'm going to play this too. Just in case he has a Deathwing. 17, 19. So what I'm going to do is trade here. And then buff one of these. I'll buff this one in case he has a Zephyrus, so this doesn't die to Shadow Word Ruin. And this way, if he does have a Deathwing, he dies to that, I guess. That's lethal with Deathwing, yeah. So you play around Zephyrus and Deathwing, I guess. Look, you know, sometimes I take one extra damage. Other times I play around Zephyrus and Deathwing. Yeah, that's important too. What does Florist do? At the end of the turn, it reduces a nature spell by 1. A random nature spell at the end of every turn. It's really good in Shaman and Druid. Other classes don't have nature spells, so it's just a 2-mana 2/3, which is still playable, but underwhelming these days. 12 wins. Hit the subscribe button. Oh my god, what a game. What a run. Things were good. My favorite card in the deck, easily Earth and Might, in which we cast on our Elemental once, I think. And that's probably why we went 12. Feels good. It feels great. You never know. This run might make it up onto YouTube. Redbeard eating gruel, Redbeard dancing the disco. Who knows? Who knows what the mind of RefuGeek may produce for us. But I'll mark it because that's my job. My job's to do the runs, mark the games, and then open the rewards. What is this crap? Although I'm kind of stoked. Whatever. 12 is 12. Show this to Dreads. You never draft Baron's Blacksmith. It's not a great card. It wasn't up against good cards at all, I didn't think. I thought it could be serviceable in our deck. I think it's a really good mage card in past metas. It statistically was like 61% or something win rate, really high. Other classes, it's a little lower when you can't ping it yourself. And now no Aug Merchants. I think it's actually a lot worse now, so I wouldn't show it to Dreads. Like,